Morning and welcome again to today's edition of the Wealthsecrets Mastermind Mentorship class. What a beautiful day again for us to be here to learn from each other and also get to connect. And in this amazing mastermind class, it's been really an interesting uh, time here. And I want to again welcome you for those that are watching us for the very first time. You are welcome to the Wealthsecrets Mastermind Mentorship class. My name is Dr. Afolabi Olatunji, the regular host of this amazing program, and also have with me, my wonderful friend from another mother. Is a co-host of this amazing program, and guess we're going to be getting a dose of him tomorrow. But we are really going to be putting a nail on what we started since on Monday. And it's been quite interesting because we took on a very interesting topic we titled Turn Your Ideas into Action. And the truth is that, many people really don't know how to put those ideas into action. And that is why they are where they are and they can't really move ahead. And they are kind of thinking, how do I get to go about putting my own ideas into action? And in case you've not been following, I would recommend that you go and watch some of those videos from the part 1, part 2. And now we are really closing it up today to give you all that you need to know in one particular. So it's going to be really interesting, and I hope you're ready with your notepad and pen, and let's get into it. First, I want you to understand something in turning your ideas into action, and we'll begin by saying idea is what rules the world. Without idea, we cannot really have the kind of world that we have right now. Without idea, you and I cannot be coming up with this teaching in this class and saying we want to really go about giving what we have learned into or sharing with many people. So it is very important for us to first understand what idea is all about. According to the dictionary define idea as a thought or suggestion as to which a possible course of action is necessary. Now, I say that again. Idea is a thought or suggestion as to a possible course of action. So it means that when you think of that idea, what is necessary is that you need to put something that is very important, which is the action. Without the action that is backing it up, the idea does not make anything. It's nothing but nothing, all right? So the idea having conceived a possible thought of action. That's what it means, a possible thought. And or it's a suggestion, as the case is, a possible thought or suggestion, and then you have to put it into action. And that is what makes up an idea. That is when idea is completed. So the first thing is that when you have conceived that idea, which is possibly has to be, it comes as a thought, all right? So the first thing you need to do is to first say, you make that decision and said, I will go after it to do whatever it takes to make it to become a reality. And one of the first things you need to understand, as being taught on Monday, is that you have to be serious with that idea still. You must have to be serious. It is serious whether you win or lose. It is serious whether you succeed or win. It is serious whether you put those ideas into action. It is serious whether you don't put those ideas into action. It is serious whether you have a good debt, you don't have a good debt. It is serious whether you have money in your bank account or you don't have money in your bank account. It is serious whether you wake up to the reality of life or you decide to say, no, life is not real. Life is serious. So you have to take the issues of life very, very seriously. So the first thing you want to understand is to be serious. So of course, when you are being serious, the next thing you want to do is to now identify your limitations, all right? Identify your limiting steps. Like they say, you need to understand and identify it. Find out what's holding you back, all right? What holding you, what possibly, what is possible to hold you back on those ideas, for you to put those ideas into action. It could be family, it could be, people around you, it could be, what you're doing at the moment that is not helping you to put those ideas into action. It could be those people. When I mean family, it can even be, your own very close siblings, or, maybe if you're married, it could be your kids. Sometimes you might need to take away or time out of that particular environment and say, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I shared the story of one of my, mentor that I discovered over the for the past 10 years ago. His name is Olatunji. He was one of the highest income. In fact, he was the #1 highest income earner in direct sale industry, earning over $1.2 million a month as at that time. Olatunji said, he said when he was about starting his own business, then one of the limitations he had was his his kid. And he said he knows that he loves his kid a lot, and every time he wants to have that personal study, the kid is going to come to him, daddy, just keep disturbing him. And he told the kid, he said, you know what, son, daddy is about to start something, and that thing that is going to start after 6 months, I can tell you, I'm going to buy you this, I'm going to buy you that, I'm going to buy you this. And he said the kid immediately understand. And when he's in the study room, trying to figure out how to go about those things, to come up with ideas, he said the kid would just use a kick, like he will karate kick, he will kick the door and the door will just open. That can cause some distraction. And the same thing applies to me too. Sometimes when I'm doing my study and my kids, I'll say, no, daddy needs to have that time to himself. So you have to identify some things that are holding you. I'm not saying that is the only thing, but that could be part of it. You have to identify those things that is holding you back. So that is why you have to identify your limiting steps. Now, the number 3 that we talk about again is to get around the right people. Very, very important. In fact, yesterday, I was able to break it down on what you need to do and how to get around the right people. It's very possible, it is important when you look at people that are not going anywhere, and you said you are going somewhere, you want to be rolling in that kind of, in that kind of league with those kind of people. It is very, very impossible. You can't say you want to be successful in a certain field, right? And you know that in order for you to be successful, you need to get around these successful people. And you say, no, because they know better, because you are shy, you don't want, that is heading for a disaster, okay? So it's just very simple when you look at, if you are number 6 among the 5 successful people, what happened to you? So you're going to be the next person that is going to be successful. If you are the number 6 person in the group of 5 richest people, what happened to you? They're going to grab you. You will learn whatever it takes to be the number 6 person or the number 6 richest person. So try getting around, 5 poor people, 5 poor people that ain't going anywhere. Trust me. And you are the number 6 person. Trust me, you will definitely have to join them. So make sure you get around the right people that can make your dreams come true. Right people that will not talk down on your dream. Right people that will not talk down on the idea that you have conceived. Right people that will not tell you that, see, don't try it. That is what they make you feel. They make you feel like it is easy, but yet it's not easy. You don't want to get around people like that. You want to get around people that will always constantly tell you those positive things, that you can do it. In fact, you don't need people if you don't have to. Sometimes you can keep to yourself. The biggest motivation you can get is the one you give to yourself. And, just make sure that you are in the pursuit of your goal. So get around the right people that have what you want, or they have achieved the kind of result you have achieved. And even though they have not achieved it, but you know that these people always talk me into achieving greatness, excellence. One of the things that happened to me personally is that I have the gift, the blessing of my wife that always encouraged me to achieving greatness. I say, as far as I know that you are involved and I always trust your judgment, this is definitely going to work out. So these are kind of people you want to get around with. These are kind of people you want to really relate with. So that is one. So when you're getting around the right people, you need to know that it is a way of you getting around winners and not people that are toxic. People that are toxic can be toxic. You know what it means to be toxic? Toxic means it's like, something that it is bitter, all right? Something that can really eat you deep, those kind of people, you don't want them, all right? So please try always to get around winners and not toxic people. Now, we are going to be, we also talk about, you also taking care of your health. Like we say, you have to take excellent care of your health, because health, health is wealth. Like we said, we were able to close up that particular teaching yesterday in the part 2 of turning your ideas into action. Your health is wealth. You must have to get out there. In fact, one of the things that I've been able to master when I was growing up is that they said, your healthy living helps your mental focus and balancing. All right. So you need to know that when you are in the gym, when you are doing those exercise, it helps to position you or reposition your mental focus and balancing. And it does happen to me because I love sport a lot. I know, even though I don't have the time, but I still make out time, to go out there, go on a road walk, jog, and I play basketball too, and I make sure that I engage into something that helps me. And most times, because of my busy schedules on a daily basis, I may not have time to do all these things, but in my house, I still make sure that I'm able to do maybe push-ups and sit-ups. I try to do stretch a little bit on a daily basis so that I can be healthy to get around what I want, or in achieving or actualizing my goal. So it is very important, guys. Make sure that you take excellent care of your health, because when you are healthy, you definitely can think of wealth, you can think of business, you can think of achieving success, or achieving or turning your ideas into action. Now, today we are going to be looking at just 3 important parts, and it's going to be the concluding part of how you can turn your ideas into action. So today we'll say positive visualization is another point you need to really look at. Positive visualization. You see, my mentor once said, you don't get what you want in life, you only get what you picture. Guys, what is it that you picture for yourself? Do you picture yourself that you are already achieving success, or you are already, you already have what you are in pursuit of? You see, you cannot future in the future that you don't design for yourself. It is impossible. You have to start looking at yourself. In fact, one of the biggest phrases I've learned from my mentor then is that he said, always have the end in mind. So it means that I know the end of what I'm starting. If you don't have the end in mind, it might be difficult for you. It's like you don't know where you are going. Everywhere will look like it. All right. So know where you are going. Know that where I'm going is going to be something, a land full with milk and honey. It's just like when you look at the Bible, according to the story of the Bible, when Moses took the children of Israel, and they don't even know what Moses have seen or what God shows Moses. And these guys kept complaining. They keep saying, hey, why are you taking us? We've been in this wilderness. It would have been better we go back to Egypt and let us perish there. We will eat food. They don't even know where they're going. So they keep complaining, you see? And those complaints cost them a lot. They complain and they complain to the hearing of God, and they were caused to be in those wilderness for years. But the truth is that Moses has seen, God has shown him the vision that is taking them to the milk flowing with milk and honey. So the question is, do you even know where you are going? Whatever you are starting right now, have the end in mind. You have to visualize it, what I call positive visualization. Visualize it in a positive way into what you have seen. Because if you don't see it, nobody else will see it better than you. So you must be vivid. And it is what will drive you every single day. Like here at the Wealthsecrets Mastermind Mentorship class, we know what we started. It's so big because, when I share the idea with, the co-host, my brother, and from another mother, Coach Dan, then, and he's able to connect, he's able to relate with it and say, man, this is something that I think he wants to really relate to. We have seen it. We've seen the end from the beginning. So you must have to be able to visualize it. Like say, see yourself as the best in what you're doing. Let nobody talk you down. Let nobody talk you down. You see, you must see yourself that you are the best. You must see yourself that in any business or any profession that you are involved in, see yourself as the best, and you are going to receive the best result in the things that you are doing. All right? Nobody can talk you down. Tell yourself, I've visualized it, I've seen it, I have confidence. And in order to you to actually see this visualization or make it to come to physical manifestation, you must have the confidence in yourself, which I call self-reliance. You see, you must tell yourself, I am the one responsible for my results. After God is you. After God. You see, you must have that thing. So, power of positive visualization. See yourself as the best in what you're doing. See yourself, in fact, I've shared the story of Toby Wilson before, that she never see herself like what others are talking her down. She always knew that she's going to be the world record holder. Oh my God. She always seen herself being the world record holder. She didn't see what others are seeing. She didn't care about what people are talking her into. They're saying, excuse me, the poor girl from Africa. She didn't look at that. Can you imagine even the African American people are talking her down and say, you know what? They think she's nothing. She's a trash. Like, how could you, somebody from Africa, you want to be the world record holder? You want to be the number one in the 100-meter hurdle. It's impossible. So, but she believes that she's the best. Do you believe you are the best? But it came to pass. She became the best. She's the world record holder, guys. Are you the best in your field? Or are you allowing people to talk you down? Whatever business you find in yourself, or adventure or profession, make sure you put in the best. I read from Pastor Sam Adeyemi yesterday. He said you may have a goal. There's nothing wrong. He said sometimes the goals are bigger. That to achieve something, I'm not saying it exactly the way he said it, but he said the one that you have right now, make sure that you are the best in what you're doing. So I want to really encourage you to be the best in what you are doing. You may have those bigger goals, but where you are at the moment, make sure you put in your best. Make sure you put in your best, because you never can tell how where you are can be a major contributor to what you want to become in your life. All right. So the other one we're going to be talking about, which is the number 6 tip in how you can turn your idea into action, is power of self-talk. You have to talk to yourself, which I've mentioned before. Tell yourself, I will achieve it every day. You can even have an affirmation every day. I am grateful and thankful now. I'm the best in my field. I'm the best. Nobody is the best. I'm the best. You tell yourself, I can achieve it. When you are being given the task or the project to undo, tell yourself, I will achieve it. Start speaking it into your mind, into your subconscious mind. Start saying it to yourself. Start telling yourself that I can do it. I can achieve it. I will get married. I will have this job. I will become the MD. I will become the branch manager. I will be the best person in this business. People, I will have the best customer. I will be the best speaker. I will achieve the best rank. This is the rank. I'm the sapphire. I'm the diamond. Speak it to yourself. Speak it right now. I have the best of health. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. Say it to yourself. Start speaking it to your subconscious mind. Say it to yourself. Everything good. I'm having the best children. Just when others are talking down on themselves and thinking it's not going to work, start talking positive talk to yourself. Say it to yourself every day. Know that you are the best. Tell yourself what you want for you, not what you don't want or what others are saying about you. Tell yourself always what you want for yourself. So, power of positive talk. You have to be able to talk to yourself, talk to your subconscious mind, to have your conscious mind in alignment with what you are saying, so that the natural law can really bring it to physical manifestation. By the way, I'll give you a tip. Maybe you don't know, there is what we call law of expectation. The law of expectation states that whatever you believe, you say whatever you want, be it in confidence. All right? Law of expectation states that whatever you want, it said, believe it in confidence, because it will come to pass because of your own self-fulfilling prophecy. So it means that in the life of every man, there is what we call the self-fulfilling prophecy. Your self-fulfilling prophecy will come as a result of those positive talk you say to your subconscious mind. So you better be able to say things that you want for you, not what people say about you. So when people say, man, is this, is that, it can achieve this, it can, no, say to yourself, I will do it. I will achieve it. I will make it. So the last one this morning, ladies and gentlemen, as you are listening to me, is what I call positive actions. You see, everything we've said can be right, but without a positive action, which I call get going, nothing else will work. So power of positive action, getting into that action. You can tell yourself, I am the best, I am this and that, but without action, nothing. Remember, idea. The definition of idea, according to the dictionary, that says idea is a thought or suggestion as to a positive course of action. So if you remove the action part of it, there is no idea, ladies and gentlemen. So getting into action, which we say, get going. You can't stop, you better keep going. Can't stop, get going. Can't stop, get going. The year is running to an end. You can't stop, get going. Don't quit, get going. You are almost close, almost close, almost close. Get going. Almost close, get going. Nobody gonna talk you down. Tell yourself, I will achieve it. Tell yourself, I will get going. All right, guys, this is where we draw it to curtain this morning. And I hope you got value for being on this amazing Mastermind mentorship class. And guys, what? We are putting something together. Something is cooking and it's about to be done. So today you're gonna watch out for the poster of our physical on-site events. And we can't wait to share that excitement with you. It's happening in Lagos, Ikeja, at the prestigious Watercrest Hotel. You don't want to miss out. It's coming up on the 26th. So as I say it now, start to clear your calendar. The good news to this is that it's going to be completely free. So remember, it's going to be sponsored by some of our the strategic partnership we have with some companies, organization. So they are going to be sponsoring, and some of the members of our great Mastermind mentorship community that are really committed and wanted to see the impact in the lives of people, to see you that you are also being blessed with the same teaching. All right, guys, we can't wait to start seeing your own kind of results as to which this mentorship class has been of huge benefit to your life. All right, this is where we call it a day. And then we want to say, you are sure welcome. Remember, what we do at Wealthsecrets Mastermind Mentorship Class is to be able to educate, equip, and enrich you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. And guess what? This class is also about those action plans you need to put in place. And that's why we encourage you, don't miss it, all right? Don't miss it for any reason. Prioritize it and include in your own daily program. And we encourage you to be part of our YouTube community. Like, subscribe, and share it. In fact, comment in there and let us know how it has been of great benefit. Or in matter of fact, you can also tell us how we can improve in our podcasting. All right, take care. It's your regular host, your friend, your success partner, Afolabi.